Hi, I'm Dion from certmathsvideos.com. For this question here, we're given 6 seats and we're told that 2 adults have to sit at the end. So we'll just write out these 6 seats. Now the 2 adults have to sit at the end. Just draw the adults here, and then 4 kids have to sit in the middle. I'll just draw children so I can see for children. Right, now our adults have 2 different combinations of seating plans. Adult A can sit here, and then the other adult has to sit there, or this adult can sit over there, and then the other adult has to swap, obviously. So he's only got 2 arrangements of seating plans. And we have to multiply that by. Now, how many arrangements of seating plans do the kids have? Right, the first child here, 4 different kids can sit in this seat here. So 4 kids can sit here, that only means that 3 can be left here, 3 kids can sit there. And then that only means that 2 kids can sit here, and then you've got 1 kid. He's no choice because all the other seats are full. So that's actually 4 factorial. But the outside is pretty much the same, because if you look at the adults here, it's also 2 by 1. 2 adults can sit here, and then only 1 adult can sit here. So in essence, it's 2 times 4 factorial, or 2 times 4 factorial, which is equal to 48. So 48 different combinations there of where the people can sit. The difference equation here, it's just important to remember the general formula for the difference equation here. What we have to do is, we have to turn this into a quadratic equation, like normally your first step. So that implies that x squared minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. So that is x minus 2, x minus 4. That implies we'll let alpha equal to 2 and beta is equal to 4. Right, yo. So we're told that u0 is equal to 0. So we fill in u0 here. u0, that's equal to 0. Now u0 is equal to L times alpha, which is 2 to the power of 0, plus m times beta, which is equal to 4 to the power of 0. That's equal to 0. So any number to the power of 0 is 1. So that means L plus m is equal to 0. That implies that L is equal to minus m. Okay, now we're also given values for u1. u1 is equal to 4. So we'll just write down u1 is equal to 4. Okay, so we have L here. Then we have times alpha, which is 2, and our 1, plus m times our beta, which is equal to 4. So the power of 1 is equal to 4. Sorry, this board is a bit caught. Right, so now we just work this out. We know that L is equal to negative m, so that implies negative 2m plus 4m is equal to 4 divided by 2. Negative m plus 2m is equal to 2. 2m minus m is obviously equal to m, so that implies that m is equal to 2. And if m is equal to 2, that means your L is equal to negative 2. Okay, so just write down these values here again. Right, our alpha is equal to 2. Our beta is equal to 4. Our m is equal to 2. And our L is equal to negative 2. Now don't forget your formula here, it's LAM plus MBN. Right, yo. So LAM, which is negative 2, times AM, which is 2, plus NBN, which is 2, times B, which is 4, times N. So that should be your general equation there for this part. Here. So on to the next part then, you're asked for what value of n is un equal to 30 times 2 plus n. So we're going to let this equal 30 times 2 to the power of n. 2 to the power of n. Okay, so what we can do here is, well, we divide across by 2 straight away. So that gives us negative 2 to the power of n plus 4 to the power of n is equal to 15 times 2 to the power of n. Now what we want to do here is, our next step, we could divide across by 2 to the power of n. So we divide every term by 2 to the power of n. So any number divided by itself is 1, there's a negative there. Now 4 to the power of n, that's equal to 4 squared to the power of n. Or sorry, 2 squared to the power of n, which is just basically means 2 to the power of 2n. So we write that down as plus 2 to the power of 2n. And then we're dividing it by 2n, 2 to the power of n. And that is equal to 15. So that implies that negative 1 plus 2 to the power of 2n, I'll just write that in the same line of phrase, 2 to the power of 2n minus n, because when you divide indices you subtract them, is equal to 15. So 2 to the power of n is equal to 16. That implies that your n is equal to 4. Okay, so if you found this video useful, please add me on Facebook or Twitter, or subscribe to my YouTube channel where I'm eventually going to have the last 6 years of Leaving Cert done for video solutions, honours, and then eventually pass. Cheers.